All he ever wanted was to become the third person. Not him, nor the other. The third person. At times when the intensity of the moment was overwhelming, for an instant, I could feel myself leave. And then I would be back to the bluntness of the instant, to being an actor in a role I hadn't auditioned for. But when I felt it, reality no longer needed to be confronted, because I was simply not there. Well, I was there, but from another perspective. But I had to be there, because I had to become someone, represent something, somehow. I wanted to leave my mark on this planet. Who doesn't? But when I looked around me, all I saw was a careless attitude that I envied. They seemed to believe that in the jigsaw of life, everything would just magically fall into place. Meanwhile, I doubted the pieces could even come together, thinking that maybe I just didn't have the right pieces.
You have no hope, do you? That's why you want to be like them. Free from worry, careless, me seemingly. Don't.
What?
Don't worship others. All you're seeing is a facade. You have no idea what lies behind the curtains, under their shell, what their existence entails. One day, you'll understand.
And he was right. If only I had listened. But she was there. She took on multiple forms. Every time, the emotion she caused in me made me feel like I was losing control. So in my thoughts, I lived a life of her, while in reality, I let her go.
How do you do it?
Do what?
You're clearly aware of the stress of finding out who you are now, who you'll be then, and if the reflection in the mirror is loyal to how others see you. Yet, you don't seem to care. It's like you're...
You, me, everyone is nothing but a star. There are so many of us, so visible as a collective that we become invisible as individuals. No more special, important, or valuable than the guy next to us, guy next to him, so on. So I'm always observing how sun sets, almost such, light up the sky, knowing well that there is nothing ability to change anything.
You took a step back.
It's not a choice.
I had to take a step back, to remove myself from the present. That was what I thought I had to do, to lose control, to see it all from a slightly distorted perspective. In doing so, I replicated the careless attitude of those I envied. And for a minute, I had managed to run away from my fears, and all I wanted was to feel that again. But that was unlike me. I had to control myself, like an offer controls its characters. So I tried another way to distance myself from my body, to take just a little step back, towards a high ground, where the panorama of my life would reveal itself. I watched from above as thoughts flooded my mind.
Overwhelming, isn't it? Then that, if what you feel, what you hear, what you see is real, because you can't move, even less act. You can choose to live this life, supervising from above. Go back to living life through your two eyes.
I wish I could see it all.
You can't perceive life both as yourself and through other people's perspectives.
I have to choose between being an actor, acting in a play whose script I haven't read, or being a spectator.
Watching yourself on stage, trying to take control of yourself, only to get pushed back. And when you lose that control, you have to anchor your soul back into your body.
So I tried to find another way, a way to take control again. I thought that maybe that was it. Life is a story, one that we write for our actions. But if we don't take the time to analyze it, we could lose or never truly find ourselves. He was loved. But love yielded things he tried to understand and anticipate, but couldn't. And this led his reality to be momentarily altered. For an instant, he was detached from reality, just like the narrators in the books he read. The arts gave him a similar feeling of detachment. They were a way for him to take a step back, to truly understand his life. But what was he to do with art? He was to become someone, represent something somehow, and a career in the arts was risky. Risk meant failure. Yet, without art, what was he? No different or special from the guy next to him, to the guy next to him, and so on. In books, the narrator and author always seemed to know what was to come for the characters. Yet, real life was just a maze of unanswered questions. He was told he overthought, that his energy was held captive in his brain, removing him from reality. So he ran, hoping he could outrun his mind. But then, she arrived, and his mind closed in on him once again. Did he really like her? Or was he looking to be loved? Love was a flame that could warm your soul, burn your skin. But like flames, love was the pillar of humanity. Amidst this uncertainty, he realized that perhaps love is more enjoyable when delusional. He thought maybe he should just take the blue pill instead of the red. That maybe he should love without wondering what it entailed, not fearing what tomorrow would bring, just like they did. But were they truly like this? Or was it all a facade? So he wanted to be the narrator, to predict people, to identify their hidden intentions. He wanted to see it all, to no longer be just a spectator to others' lives and have others be spectators of his own life. But all of his anguish seemed unjustified when he truly looked around, when he took a step back. That was the solution, to not truly be present, depersonalized. But he was not the director nor the narrator as he had hoped for. He was just a spectator, unable to take control of himself. Everything felt scripted, yet he couldn't find the script. But he would find a way to make his script, his story. He would regain control, but this time by being present, fully aware of his surroundings. And that's when he saw it, pain, in others than himself.
Hey, wait!
Who are you talking to?
No one.
You called someone.
Forget about it.
Though he tried to take control, his mind kept escaping. So he realized that maybe he was meant to let go, Because as long as this was how he shaped his existence, he would never be able to love. Never truly be there.
Hi.
What if we gave it all up? Think about it. What if it all just ended now?
What?
If this was going to be your final act, wouldn't you feel so alive? For once in your life.
No, he wouldn't. He'd feel guilty for not having done more, for not becoming someone, representing something.
What if we left it all behind?
No, he had to stay.
Can I call you later?
Sure.
It was time. He had to read over his catharsis, his story, analyze it to find out who he really was. He experienced conflict, sought to avoid it and the emotions that went with it. Through art, he reimagined his reality. It seemed to him that success prevented conflict. But as time went by, success and failure seemed to meet at a confusing intersection. Doubts and constant evasion from conflict led him to continuously look for approval. So he loved, merely to be loved, but was never ready to give it his all because his mind got in the way. Relying on others' approval, doubts, and avoiding conflict felt so unstable, overwhelming, but these emotions felt unjustified. So he tried to distort his reality, to lose or gain control. But in doing so, all he managed to achieve was to lose himself. So he returned to living life through his own two eyes, and accepted that despite tunnel vision, he had to keep on going, creating one action at a time, the road of his life. There it was, right in front of him, the part of the narrative where the strands of the plot are drawn together and matters are resolved. The denouement. Any good story has a blurb, a summary that encapsulates the narrative and pulls in the reader. This is mine. All he ever wanted was to know what his purpose was. Just like a narrator, a director, or an author knows his characters.